Hi, welcome. My name is Dale McCluskey, and on this video, I'm going to be providing an overview to the Relational Approach Dog Trainer course. Now, this is a 2-week on-site course here in St. Cloud, Florida. It's based on a interaction-based methodology with the focus on changing perceptions of dogs the right way, which aligns with how dogs connect with us. Dogs as social animals, and through again a interaction-based process and methodology which reconciles both the dog owner's role by way of relationship as well as the role of influence, okay, by way of a process that advocates by way of depth of relationship, as I refer to it. Now, here again on this course, this is again a 2-week course. If you go onto my website and you click on Dog Trainer Course, the secondary page will come up. And again, I'm just going to go through some of the kind of key points to keep in mind to consider when you're looking at this course, which again is the focus is on being able to help dogs and owners overcome both common behavioral issues as well as even serious behavior issues, including aggression. So again, the system of training really shines when it comes to helping dogs and owners overcome all behavioral issues, okay, by way again of depth of relationship, understanding this interaction-based methodology, with how it again begins to advocate and change perceptions of dogs, and again and what I refer to in terms of fading in, okay, with changing the focus of the dog, connecting with how dogs perceive owners, in terms of again line this up even with the parenting example, which I use often. Again, if you watch my videos, I refer to this, to the example to help people establish a foundation in terms of an example to use, understanding how this one-of-a-kind approach advocates. Now again, when you go into the system, into this page, again, I'm going to go in and click on Overview here. And so again, just click on Overview. This page again will come up. And this provides an overview of what what the foot was focused on during the 2 weeks. Now, again, understanding this is a entry point. Understand that this course, this 2-week course, is a entry point in terms of a certification, being a dog trainer. Now, again, when I talk about entry point, understand that this is developmental. Okay, it is definitely a journey. Keeping that in mind, I've gone back and forth in terms of how to offer this. Again, being able to provide a proper foundation so people are able to move forward as a trainer. But understand again, this is a entry point. So this is a certification course. You do receive a dog trainer certification. But in terms of long-term support, understand that this is one of the big focal points here, putting this course together. Again, understanding that as you develop your skill level, there's a lot going on through this system. Again, I talk about depth. I talk about interacting with certain dogs, even dealing with dogs that are holding a higher level of control, dealing with aggressive situations. This is where, again, as you develop and move forward, giving you the confidence to be able to help more and more dogs and owners, even with extreme behavioral issues. Okay, so how this ties in? It ties in through the Association of Relational Dog Trainers. So understand that the association itself is tied directly into this course. So when you certify as a trainer after those 2 weeks, you immediately are tied into the association, become a member, which through again the membership carries some certain benefits as well. Okay, in terms of the association, in terms of being able to list your site, providing a profile of your business, your experience, And so anyone, again, within, that's looking for help with their dog through this interaction-based approach will be able to find you through the association. But as well as the certification, ongoing credentialing, certification, achieving or maintaining a standard through this system. So there's a yearly certification, okay, that goes along through the association. So that is there as well. You also receive, a certification certificate that you can post up on your business, as well as a sticker. Okay, you can put up anywhere you want, including your vehicle, so people are able to see that you're actually part of the association. So again, the association is meant to provide support. So also through the association, you have access to an online area with dog trainer videos. It's a great resource, so you can have unlimited access to that area as well as a monthly online support through a kind of a webinar type of thing. So I'm able to coach and able to answer questions on a monthly basis. So all to say that it's, the developmental aspect is there to help people develop as a trainer through the system. And understand that's all included with the course. So there's no additional fees involved. So that's covered. So what you pay during the 2 weeks is part of also being a member of the association as you move forward. So that's a great support mechanism to have, and that was my goal all along, because understand that this definitely is different. Okay, it's not based on appearances. Doesn't advocate, in terms of jumping in the way that's very common in the dog training world. This is about truly understanding there is a real standard, okay, and advocating the right way. So this establishes that foundation. So when you go through, again, this overview here I provided, just to give you kind of an idea of some of the areas, the topics that are going to be covered during those 2 weeks. And so understand this switches between classroom type of setting, instructional setting, and hands-on application of methods. So transitions back and forth that way from classroom to hands-on. So people are encouraged to bring a dog with them. Okay, to bring a dog with you doesn't mean there has to be a dog that is suffering from extreme behavioral issues. It can be that, okay, but it's so that you're able to incorporate into the hands-on part of it. But here's the other thing too, is during the course. In fact, this course is in February, as I'm talking right now, again, coming up, and I have a service dog actually coming during that time. So the great thing about this course is that whatever's going on at the time in terms of me doing training, although I will kind of make sure it works out in a way that I can incorporate the training I'm doing here on site in. But the great thing about this is I have a service dog coming, so during those 2 weeks, students are going to be able to participate in training, actual training with dogs that I'm working with. So even in terms of if I'm doing, say, home visits, I'm doing on-site training here, I'm doing service dog training, students are going to be able to participate in that. So it's a great way to be able to jump into the hands-on training with dogs I'm actually working with at the time, as well as bringing your own dog here. So it's a great opportunity to get lots of hands-on experience. So again, it's understanding the transition between a classroom type of setting, hands-on setting. So if you go through here, you'll see kind of an overview. This gives you kind of a rough idea as to what I'm focusing on. Again, it's understanding this is an interaction-based system. So what I'm going through is really helping people switch over as well. So I would encourage people, even if you're, and this is the thing, if you're you've identified as a balanced trainer, you may identify as a force-free trainer. In terms of this course, it's going to be very helpful because having that background will help you transition. Okay, it's going to give you even additional insight into why it is that, again, moving into an interaction-based approach. And I cover all that too. So I go through, I answer all the questions that people have, go through and help you understand why it is that through this, again, this interaction-based approach, why I advocate the way I advocate, reconciling certain things through here that's very popular, certain concepts, context of certain things. I go through all of it. So again, you're going to get a core foundation, a core skill set through this type of a certification course. Understand this is a entry point, okay, to get you kind of off and running to help other people. So it shows you again, but understand here it's definitely going to be a intensive course, so which is a good thing because it's going to be right through the weekend into the evening, okay, so it's going to be some very intensive days put in, but in a good way, okay, so it's really meant to challenge, meant to build your confidence. So we go through a lot of things. We touch on certain things. I mentioned that before about service dog training, even protection training. We're going to kind of touch on some stuff. The big thing is the core part of this, okay, because everything starts at, again, the jumping off point in the system in terms of changing perceptions, making sure the focus is shifting the right way. And then, I talk about using a motivator, how I connect dots. I go through all of that. So there's that, okay. So this provides, again, an overview here. You can go and look at this. Upcoming dates. Again, as of the day of this video is being made, I have a course coming up again in February, a couple months from now. And again, just click on here, just give you the date of the next course coming up. So again, it's limited. Understand it's limited enrollment, which means that my focus is on providing students with a high level of individual attention. So the whole thing here is to keep the group size very small for that reason. So I would encourage anyone who's considering or thinking about registering for this course is to do so early, okay? And I'm not, like I said, in terms of how many dates I'm going to have throughout the year, in terms of right now, course coming up here February 2021, that just depends. So, but I would encourage anyone looking at, considering signing on is to do so early to secure your spot. Again, fees here listed here. Okay, you can go down and look at this. Okay, and again, the fee includes through the association everything, including ongoing support, as I mentioned. So it's all inclusive. Going through here again, the registration form. Again, it's a matter of, again, if you're interested, clicking on the registration form. There is a deposit. And it's not a lot, but it's a deposit to secure your spot as well. Okay, so again, just a matter of clicking on and completing the registration. Okay, so again, I would encourage anyone, again, considering, it doesn't matter, you might identify a certain way through balanced or force-free. Understand this is about helping people in terms of establishing a proper foundation, again, through a system of training that is able to help, all dogs and owners. And again, I go through all of that. So again, if you're doing your research, you're looking at things, take a look at the system. My intent is to be able to, help other potential trainers be able to help other people in their area. And the advantage here with the system of training, understand it's unique. Okay, that's the thing about the system of training. It truly answers the questions, okay, provides clarity to dog owners. And so saying that within whatever area you're in, you're going to be able to offer a unique system of training that no one else is going to be able to offer. And so it moves through all the confusion. I talk through everything, considering everything going on right now. You look at everything happening in the dog training world. I talk through all that stuff, look at what's going on with device bans, all the confusion, look at all the divisiveness. You go through all of it. But that's not my focus in terms of understanding. I talk about that in my videos. You hear me talking a lot about that. But when I'm helping people, I'm helping people. And, that's my focus is on individuals. So as things, again, continue to move forward, people are going to continue looking for more answers. This system of training provides those answers. So it's a great opportunity for anybody who's interested to be able to, move forward in the right direction. Be able to provide, real help for dogs and owners the right way. And again, this is what this course is about. So again, if you're interested, take a serious look at it. It'd be a great opportunity, a great 2 weeks. It's going to be very challenging, very intensive, but again, it's going to provide people with an entry point and again, with long-term support through the association. So again, take a look at it and, complete the registration, send it in. I'd be more than happy to answer any questions you may have as well about this course. So thanks for watching.